Hello, everyone. How you doing? Nice to see you after so long. How you keeping? As you can see, I'm in a kind of a winter solstice vibe today, and let me tell you, just getting ready for this was an exercise in memory because I had forgotten so much of what I normally do for journey songs. So hopefully everything will go according to plan. And let me see if I can do something about this lighting. Yeah, that's better. So let's just check in with everyone first. It's been months, or it feels like it's been months. It has actually, hasn't it? We've got people writing in from obviously the UK, Holland, Germany, the United States. We've got Chile. We've got Brazil. We've got what else have we got? We've got. Sorry, I'm thinking back to all the messages I saw. We have Singapore, we have Hong Kong, we have Vietnam. I think we have Mexico as well. So I'm sorry if I've missed anyone out there. I probably have. I think we've got Italy as well. No doubt there are some others. So greetings, everyone. Let's just check in with people and see how they're doing because it's been so long. And I'm going to zoom to the. Here we go. Fatima says Clark is in a turtleneck. Yes, good observation, Fatima. Thank you very much. Alejandro. Hola, Clark. Hola, Alejandro. Happy to see you again. I wish the best for you in this year that begins. Greetings from Argentina. Hola, Alejandro. Thank you very much for that. Muchas gracias. Lucretia. Lucretia Witcher. What a lovely name, Lucretia. That's a great name. Hi, Clark. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lucretia. And Peter. Peter Gilatli. Sorry, Peter Gilatli. That would make much more sense if I just said it properly. Keeping well, Clark. Hope you are too. Was great to see you in Scotland. Hey, Peter. Good to see you again. Nice to see you online today. Brighton's the weekend. Good stuff. I'm glad to hear that. Laura says greetings from Bournemouth in the UK. Hello, Laura. We've got Marcia. Hi, Clark. Good to see you back again. We all missed you. Thanks to you. I know many lovely people now. That feels like a family. That's wonderful. Very thankful for that. Your songs always touch my heart. You're really amazing. Greetings from Holland. Thank you, Marcia. That's fantastic. Fantastic, Marcia. Thank you. And we've got Sharon. Sharon says, hi, Clark. Looking forward to this solstice special from Sharon in Andover in Blighty again. Paul. Hello, Paul. How you doing? I see you've got a plate of biscuits for Santa and Rudolph behind me. No, mate, it's all for me, I can tell you. They can find their own grass and whatever it is they want to eat. Thank you very much for that. Vicky, welcome back. Been looking forward to this. Thank you, Vicky. Thanks for joining me. We've got Miho. Hi, Clark. Hi, everyone. Happy to see you again. Happy to see you, Miho. And we've got Veronica. Oh, we've got Choose 80. Excuse me. Lovely to see you again, Clark. Wishing you the most wonderful Christmas. This will get our Christmas off to a great start. Thank you very much, both of you. And Veronica, greetings from Malaysia. We've got Malaysia as well. Sorry, Veronica. Hello to you as well. We've got Sith. Hello, Clark. Hello from Thailand. I didn't mention Thailand. That's good to know as well. Fantastic. We've got Dave. Good to see you, Clark. Thank you very much, Dave. And Julie. How you doing, Julie? Julie was the first member of the JHJ fan club back in the day. I'm just making jambalaya while listening and wishing you all love. Many thanks, Julie. Thanks very much. And best wishes to Chloe as well. Who have we got here? Maggie. Greetings from Hornsey. Hello, Maggie. Not so far away. Sean says hi. Hi, how you doing, Sean? Thanks for joining us. I mean, there's so many people here. Alice is saying hi to Judy. Alice said hi to Judy. Alice just said hi to you. And Larissa. Hi, Clark. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm very happy to see you. How are you? I miss you. I'm going to do an Instagram account just to talk to you. It's very sweet. God bless you. Big kiss and hug. Thank you very much, Larissa. I appreciate that. Lovely message. And Siobhan, hi Clark, Merry Christmas from Twickenham, literally up the road from me. Twickenham, lovely place. Sean, you're from Oxford. Oh, hey, Sean's one of my favourite cities, actually. I absolutely love Oxford. Great place. Sharon says hello, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, Sharon. And Richard, hello, Richard, mate, how you doing? Hi, Clark, it's Richard from the Midlands. Great to have you back again. Missed these on Sunday. Hope the gigs went well. They did. Thank you very much. In the last 3 months, I've seen Scritti Politti, Rick Astley, Jackie Graham, Heaven 17, Go West, and Human League. You're seeing them all. Richard, message us now. Let us know which one you thought was the best, okay? That'd be cool, mate. Okay, thanks. And Dave, hi Clark, greetings from a foggy east coast of Yorkshire, another place I love. Saw you at York Circle of Months years ago. Brilliant as ever. Thanks, Dave. I remember the gig at York. It was fab. Really good fun. Thank you very much. Marak says, great to see you, Clark. So excited with this episode. Oh, sorry, that's Vanessa. Vanessa in Belgium. How are you doing, Vanessa? It was fortuitous that I clicked on you, but I was going to get to you anyway, Vanessa. Marek, nice to see you again, Clark, and nice to see you too, Marek. And we've got Samantha, my 17-year-old daughter, and I are really looking forward to this. She plays her own versions of your songs. I noticed you mentioned that earlier, Samantha. She's a great fan. Hello to Samantha's daughter. And hi, Frank. How you doing? Frank says, hope you're well. Frank, I hope you're keeping well. Hope your pop is doing well. Maurice is saying, coucou, bonsoir, Clark. Comment allez-vous? Bien, bonsoir à tout le monde. Gros bisous. And to you too, Marie. Merci beaucoup. Lovely message. And Lee from Essex says Merry Christmas. Hello, Lee. Hello, Lee Rippon. Lovely to have you here from Essex, the county where my mother's family hail from, which is an interesting connection today. Moya. Hi, Clark. Season's greetings. Season's greetings to you, Moya, in lovely Ireland. How are you keeping? I hope you're well. Neil. Hello, everyone. Loving the candle to Clark. Can you wish my wife, Marie, a happy birthday for today, please? Of course, Neil. Happy birthday, Marie. What a magical date to have your birthday on. And interestingly, firstly, Neil has kept the community together. I don't know if you've seen this. If you haven't seen it already, Neil started a Facebook community for everyone to stay in contact since Journey Songs ended. It's called Clark Datcher Journey Songs, I think, Neil, isn't it? So anyway, Neil, big thanks to you for keeping the flame alive. My mom just told me there's some really interesting coincidences in quotes today. My mom just told me that this is my grandma's birthday. My grandma passed away in the 80s, and this is her birthday. So I'm doing this Winter Solstice special on her birthday. So it's Marie's birthday. It's my grandma's birthday. And I should mention, I don't know if you're here, Hiro. I haven't seen a message yet, but maybe I've missed you. Hiro in Japan, happy birthday to you, man. Konnichiwa, hope you're doing well. Have a great happy birthday, Hiro. And I could go on and on, everyone. I will return to everyone, okay, as much as I can. I've noticed that Richard is saying Human League were the best, fantastic, supported by Altered Images, and Tom Bailey from Thompson Twins. And I know Tom is great as well. So, yeah, thanks for that, Richard. I'm not surprised. Makes a lot of sense. And we've got Andrew saying Happy Christmas from Shrewsbury. Charlie says Merry Christmas to all of you, and in particular Mike. I knew him years ago, and his brother Tony, lovely man and a huge loss. That's beautiful, Charlie. Yes, Mike's brother Tony passed away not so long ago. So, Charlie, thank you for those beautiful wishes. I'll pass those on in case Mike isn't watching, because we talked earlier. I recorded our chat, so you're going to hear from him as he was a few hours ago. And who else have we got here? We've got, Sarah saying, tomorrow was my grandmother's birthday and we lost my mum the same day 2 years ago. She loved Christmas. Wow, what amazing timing. It's an interesting time. And let me just jump in here, because there is Hiro. Konnichiwa, Clark. Happy to see you again. Once again, Hiro, if you didn't hear me, happy birthday, man. I hope you're keeping well. And we've got lots of people saying hello. Joson saying Merry Christmas, and to you, Joson. Hope I pronounced your name right. And Kay is saying Merry Christmas from my lovely from Hull. Hull, hello to you, Kay on the East Coast. Yes, I like Hull very much. Lovely place. We had a good gig up there at the arena. I can't remember if that was what the exact name of the arena is, Kay, but yeah, good place, good people, absolutely. And Salo says, uh, I can't actually see that, but it's something lovely, I'm sure. So, okay, and we've got very quickly, we've got Anne. Hello, Anne. Hi, everyone from South Oxfordshire. Hello, Annie. How you doing? Great, you could join us again. And Anna, greetings from Hungary too. Hungary as well. We've got a lot of countries here. This is fantastic. Um, and we've got Paul says great show in. Sorry, great show in Sheffield. Merry Christmas. Hey, Paul. Yes, love being in Sheffield. It was. I really enjoyed that gig. I mean, I enjoyed all of them, but there are ones that kind of stand out. Sheffield's a good one. Great crowd. You can tell it's a rock and roll, or say a music city, because obviously, really, the electronica really took root there, didn't it? What a history. But also rock and roll. And we've got Eleonora, Merry Christmas from Uxbridge. It was lovely to meet you at your concert in Cambridge. Hey, Eleonora, nice to see you. Cambridge is great, wasn't it? The Corn Exchange. What a beautiful venue. I think your gran and my paternal grandma had the same birthday. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And my mom, my grandmother, lived very close to Cambridge actually. So I could go on. We'll just Roz, happy Christmas all. My cat Dinny, is that how it's called? Dinny is watching as well. It's not often he sits still. Hello, Dinny. Correct me if I'm wrong, Roz. Roz, who works very hard on the Johnny H Jazz social media. So thank you, Roz, as ever. And Marlena says hi from New Zealand. Hey, hello, Marlena. That's fantastic to have New Zealand join us. Wonderful. I love New Zealand. It sounds like I'm saying I love everywhere. Well, there is beautiful aspects to all countries, but New Zealand is especially magical. Okay. Ezria says, oh, sorry, I'll come back to Sean says, come to Oxford Theatre with the group for concert. I will, Sean, definitely. Ezria says, Clark, so proud of you. You have Journey Song supporters from all over the world. Wow, it is amazing. You know what? I need to let you all know that. I really appreciate the fact that you're back here with me for this special Journey Songs. And I said I was going to do it. I'm true to my word. Sometimes I'm a bit late with my promises. If those of you who've ordered Journey Songs 1 know that by now, but it is all in motion, folks. So I could keep going. Stephen says, love New Zealand. I agree with you, Stephen. And Mandy says, konnichiwa to Hero. And hello to you, Mandy. Okay. Oh, and Michelle says, hey, sorry I'm late. I've just got back home. Hi from Northumberland. Hello. Up there in Northumberland, Michelle. And Kelly says, sad, no hello from me. Hello to you, Kelly. I saw that. I'm sorry. There are so many messages, everyone. I've got all the messages on the side of my screen, and they're flashing by so quickly. I can't literally catch all of them. So I'm sorry about that, but I will try and get to you all later, okay? So hello to you, and I will say, Elaine, we wait for you on the Isle of Wight, UK. Elaine, yes, we performed in the Isle of Wight some years ago. I hope we come back soon. We've just performed, of course, with your favourite sons, Level 42, from the Isle of Wight on our recent tour. And Dave says, saw you in Nottingham a few months ago supporting Level 42. Yeah, Dave, it was good. I really enjoyed that. Nottingham, good venue. Really good venue. Okay. Everyone, I'm going to move on and I'll come back to you, okay? Sorry about that, but I've got a lot to cover here. So, hello everyone. I have, as you can see, I've got my biscuits over there. I've got my tea here. I was going to have something a little more, maybe some mulled wine or something. I don't actually drink alcohol, but mulled wine I really like. But I'm going to have tea instead. One of the dangers with Journey Songs is that I talk and talk and talk, and then by the time I come to sing, my voice is gone. And I've got some high notes today, so I'm going to calm down a little bit. Just calm down. Okay. Now, Lance is saying, love to see you in New Zealand. I see that. Sarah's saying, saw you in Nottingham too. Fab night. Great it was. Clark, how is your tea? Satsuko, it's lovely. It's really nice, actually. And Firdaus, Merry Christmas. Excuse me, Merry Christmas, Clark. I'll welcome back, Clark. Happy, very, very happy to see you again. Beautiful winter decorations, Clark, and more handsome. You win your challenge. Congrats. Thank you very much, Firdaus. Thank you so much. And my friend Alex in Hong Kong, very nice lighting and decorations. Thanks, Alex. Hope you're keeping well. Um, Mike is saying, Clark, great concert in Bournemouth at the Bournemouth Pavilion. One of my favourite venues. Beautiful venue, yeah. And Bournemouth's lovely. The beach area, I didn't realise, I'd been there as a kid, that I'd not been back for many years. Beautiful. Really loved it. Okay, did Clipper ring yet, says Kelly. No, they haven't, and they need to. Or else I'll stop advertising them. Okay, everyone's saying lovely things here. So, well, what a year it's been. I mean, I was going to say from the pandemic to the Johnny Hates Jazz Tour. Pandemic, obviously carrying on the beginning of this year, and then to the tour that we've just done. But of course, the pandemic is carrying on. And no matter what you think about that, we're all feeling the effects of the fact that these things are happening. So, for me and for Mike, it was a lovely completion to what's been a difficult year, obviously, in the sense of the pandemic. And I thought what I'll do is I'm going to play you the interview that I did with Mike in a minute. But let's just focus on one thing. Mike makes reference to this place, the Royal Albert Hall in London, which was kind of the central point in the tour. Every single venue was beautiful. That was pretty overwhelming for me and Mike because if you're a kid from Britain, or in Mike's case, you've grown up in Britain because, of course, he's from the States. Royal Albert Hall has a certain magic. It's quite an amazing venue. But they all were, like I said, and that was us on stage at the Royal Albert Hall. So here's the interview with Mike. Enjoy. So, Mike, let's just talk about the tour. What are your high points from that tour?
I don't know if there's particularly a high point. The whole thing was just so brilliant and fun. And it was so well organized, and it was wonderful. And of course, the Royal Albert Hall was pretty spectacular.
It was very special, wasn't it? I think what amazed me was that nearly every theatre we went to was beautiful in its own way. It was just amazing. I was not prepared for that. And Birmingham Symphony Hall being,
Amazing.
overwhelming. But then you think back to some of the smaller places like Cheltenham Town Hall, which I think was our second gig.
Oh, that was
It's a
amazing.
really magic little place, yeah, or not so little.
Just let everyone know the backstage areas sometimes it wasn't so great.
Yes, they varied, didn't they? What was the best backstage? I'm trying to remember because it actually wasn't the Royal Albert Hall, was it?
No, the Birmingham one was very good. It was kind of like on the side of the
Yeah.
mall.
Reading, Hexagon.
That was very good.
Yeah. And there wasn't the one in Aberdeen really nice as well. I seem to remember it was.
The Glasgow one was great because that was along the sort of high street there.
Oh
Sort of
yeah.
second. Well, sorry, the thing that really struck me is that how little I can remember of each individual venue.
It's
That's
almost like having a dream, isn't it? I mean, I'm not being facetious there. It is a bit like, you kind of get to the end of a tour
yeah.
and those memories fade very quickly. The general sense of the wonderfulness of it stays, but I know what you mean.
I remember you see sports people interviewed and they go, "Oh, I can remember every single game I ever played or every round I ever did," and I can't even remember. Like you mentioned, one of the venues there, I can't remember it at all. It's odd.
Yeah.
It's not nothing to do with the place, but it's just they all
It
kind of just went into one.
it was very fast moving, wasn't it? We did what, 24 shows in a month?
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. Mike, here's a good question. What would we change doing our own tour? What songs would we add in that we didn't have time to this time?
Well, I mean, we probably have to double the length of the set. We in the past we've done the show, and then we've shown it like a little acoustic thing in the middle. That's always been very enjoyable. So maybe look at doing that again, so you can throw in a few different songs.
Definitely Foolish Heart
Foolish
needs to
Heart,
be added, and Release You needs to be added.
New
So
Day. That we did that at Boysdale. That was great fun to play.
yeah. Mike, it's obviously the festive season, the coming new year. A message for everyone for the new year?
Just keep everyone's spirits up. It's kind of a down for everyone, isn't it? It keeps going up and then down again. So just we will get through it somehow, some way, eventually.
Wise words. All right, man. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks, Mark. See
See
you
you
later,
soon.
man.
Cheers, man. Bye. Well, sorry about the sound there, everyone. We had a really bad connection today. I mean, over the internet, so I'm really sorry if the sound wasn't up to par. But hopefully you got the gist of that anyway. We just had a quick chat, and I, just wanted Mike to send you all a message. So isn't that wonderful? Okay. So today is in celebration of the Winter Solstice, which is actually, of course, in 2 days, but it's the closest I could get to on a weekend. And I love the Winter Solstice because it's really the original winter celebration, isn't it? It's the beginning of winter. Longest night, shortest day in the Northern Hemisphere. And the 25th, which we now celebrate as Christmas, to our ancients was known as the return of the sun, because ceremonially speaking, that's when they celebrated the days getting longer again. And that's very interesting, isn't it? The return of the sun, the 25th. There's more to that than meets the eye. Okay, so anyway, we're celebrating the whole period of time now, so Christmas as well, and New Year. Now, let's turn to the songs that I've chosen to do today, because as you know, I'm doing two. And I chose these quite a while ago when I knew I was going to do the Winter Solstice Journey songs. And I wanted it to be kind of relevant to this moment in time and seasonal. But as you know, I've never done a Christmas song. I'm never going to. It's not my kind of thing. So I decided to look at this from a different perspective. From the time I was a kid to this very day, the thing that probably moves me the most and gets me into the space of the solstice and Christmas and New Year is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Now, this is a story that most kids in Britain are familiar with, and I imagine a lot of you are as well. But if you're not, let me explain a little bit about it very quickly, because really A Christmas Carol is a ghost story about the importance of appreciating life. And it revolves around an old man called Ebenezer Scrooge, who's a businessman. He's very wealthy, but he's very selfish and very mean-spirited, not a nice person. And he's so extreme that the spirit world decides to teach him a lesson. So basically, he's visited by the ghost of his former business partner, Jacob Marley, and who tells Scrooge that he's going to be visited by three ghosts on Christmas Eve. The ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas yet to come. So this is kind of a Victorian image of the three of them. The little girl is the ghost of Christmas past, the guy with the beard is ghost of Christmas present, and the rather shady character in the back is the ghost of Christmas yet to come. And in so doing, these three spirits teach Scrooge about himself and what he had forgotten about his youth, what he was blind to about his present, what he was ignoring when he was refusing to help people and he was being very mean-spirited. And then the ghost of Christmas yet to come, and that is that at the end of the day, life is finite. It doesn't last forever for anyone. So basically, he wakes up on Christmas morning and he's a changed man. It's completely awoken him to the fact that life is precious, and he becomes this wonderful human being and very giving and very kind. It's a really moving story. And I think that the reason that I thought about A Christmas Carol was that there are two songs that kind of have a relevance to this aspect of Christmas that I think it's important we remember. Because for some people, Christmas is a time when they especially miss loved ones who have passed away, are no longer alive. And it can be a very lonely time for those people. And I think there's so much emphasis on family and big gatherings that sometimes it's important to remember at the same time that for some people they feel excluded because maybe they don't have family anymore, or maybe they have less family or less friends or whatever it is. And we need to really remember those people. That was the moral of A Christmas Carol, was to remember everyone in their different circumstances, in not just at Christmas but this time of year and in life in general. So I decided to focus on two songs that talk about loss. Now I know I've done this before. You've heard me talk about loss in Journey songs in the past, but these are from kind of perspectives that mirror one another. So the first is The Ghost of Love, which is a song on the Johnny Hates Jazz album Magnetized. Now, just very quickly, before I get into the reasoning behind choosing that song, one thing that should be mentioned is the person who arranged the orchestra for The Ghost of Love and did the orchestration for all of Magnetized is the one and only Anne Dudley. And Anne Dudley is a founder member of the Art of Noise. So she has serious history. I mean, this person was fundamental to how music evolved in the 80s. And she went on to score films and is an Oscar winner, and she arranged the orchestra for the Turn Back the Clock album and came back to work with us on Magnetized. So I have found a clip from the studio on the day we recorded the strings that I thought I'd play you just as a little window into how that track was recorded. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. It was cool when I found that. I actually found a lot of footage from a lot of film from that session. Anyway, that's a window into Anne working with us on The Ghost of Love. And so The Ghost of Love is about someone who can't let go of the person that they've lost. And the other song is from the other perspective. It's the perspective of the person who has left life and is now a spirit, and what they have to say to the person they've left behind. And that song is Heart of Hearts. We'll get to that in a minute. But a way to describe the feeling that I'm trying to articulate in Ghost of Love are 4 lines in the song, and I'll read them for you now. I can't forget. I can't let go. Oh mercy, let the wind blow. I hope one day I can move on, but the memories are so strong. So this is something that I think is important that we remember. Those people in this time of year, especially when they're feeling, the loss of people who were and are still close to them but are no longer alive. And this is what they're going through still in in different degrees, varying degrees. So, this is the Ghost of Love, and I've been practicing this and Heart of Hearts the last 2 days. And I always say I'm a little bit rusty. You know I always say that, but here we go. Chocks away. Okay, now I need to get the words up here. Excuse everyone. Here we go. Somewhere between dusk and dawn, I can feel you near me, and all my cares are lost in reverie. I draw you near, feel the warmth of your breath upon me, but sunrise comes and I am here alone. Are you the ghost of love coming back to haunt me again? Is that your voice I hear carried on a whispering wind? How can the past be dead and gone when they're in the dark? You are alive within my heart. You take my hand, take me back to the hidden meadow where you and I did consecrate our love, our love. Hold your waist, taste your lips, feel the passion surging, only to wake up to emptiness. Are you the ghost of love coming back to haunt me again? Is that your voice I hear carried on the whispering wind? How can the past be dead and gone when they're in the dark? You are alive within my. I can't forget, I can't let go. Oh mercy, let the wind blow. I hope one day I can move on, but the memories are so strong. Yeah. Are you the ghost of love coming back to haunt me again? Is that your voice I hear carried on the whispering wind? How can the past be dead and gone when they're in the dark? Yeah. You are alive within. You have survived within. You were alive within my So, the ghost of love, and how I empathize with people who, in this time of year, are feeling loneliness because they miss people who were once in their lives. But it's a beautiful song in the sense that, I mean, I shouldn't say it. I wrote it. Me saying it's a beautiful song. The message is beautiful in as much as it's saying that they're still there. They feel those people, and I'm one of those people. Feel that those people have not gone. They've not disappeared forever. Somehow, you sense they're still there, out of reach, but there. Interesting. As the ancients say, one atom away from us. One atom away. Smart ancients to you even contemplate the concept of an atom, huh? Okay, time for tea. Okay, let's just check in with everyone here. Um, Samantha is saying, absolutely beautiful, gets me every time. Thank you, Samantha. I'm really glad. Mandy's saying, thanks, Clark. Halle is applauding. Thank you, Halle. Kyria is saying, amazing, such an epic song. Thank you so much for that. That's lovely. Jill Marie, it's a stunning melody and lyrics, Clark. Thank you, Jill Marie. I appreciate that very much. And Anne, oh, Lax is saying, wow, what passion and emotion in this rendition. Thank you very much, Lax. And Anne says, stunning. Thank you, Annie. Applause from Ross. Thanks. And Marie says, I hope my French is going to be good here. Toujours aussi une marveilleuse voix magnifique. I think that's a very, very kind comment to me. Merci beaucoup, Marie. And Alex is saying, lovely vocal. Thank you, Alex. Thanks, man. David's saying, great lyrics. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that, David. Sania, hello, Sania, says, I like this song. It's very tender, sad, and romantic as a response to emotional experiences that overwhelmed the wounded heart. Thank you, Clark. That's very well put, Sania. Well said. Well said. That encapsulates it very well. Marcia says, fantastic lyrics. Thank you. Julie says, we lost Chloe's gran to COVID last Christmas. I'm sorry, Julie. You did tell me that. And I tell Chloe she's still with us. We just can't feel her hugs. She was my ma'am-in-law, but we loved each other lots. That's wonderful, Julie. Well, I hope that song touches you, and I hope the next one will as well. Mark, hello, Mark. How are you doing? Season's greetings to all. Hope you give some more promotion to Wide Awake. Some cracking singles on there, you know. Mark, well said. I'll come to Wide Awake at the end of this Journey songs because there's more to say about that. But thank you very much, man. And Vicky says, beautiful song. Always makes me think of my husband and all the happier times. Vicky, that's beautiful. I hope it was touching for you. And Steve says, wonderful, wow. And other Steve Joyce, that was Steve Kellogg's. Steve Joyce says, thanks for that, Clark. It really does speak from the heart. Thank you so much, man. And Emma says, it's a lovely song. You sang beautifully. Thank you very much, Emma. Mary Cassidy, enjoying this, Clark. Thank you. I'm really glad to hear that, Mary. Andleep is saying, very touching melody, Clark. You make me dream, Clark. There is something in your voice more magical. Thank you. I think something changed in your voice. Oh, interesting. Matt, hello Matt. I think that beautiful song can also be about those that we love that are still with us, but for whatever reason choose not to be in our lives anymore. Love is a very lonely and haunting thing. Matt, that's a profound statement, and I totally agree that you're correct with that. It's that's a song in and of itself, but it is very relevant to Ghost of Love. Thank you for that. That's a beautiful comment, Matt. I've got some lovely comments here. I'm sorry I can. I'm trying to reach for people I haven't heard from yet. Heather saying, hiya Clark, thanks for some fantastic music, especially the Magnetized album. We've been listening to it lots of late. Really enjoyed the tour of Level 42. We saw you at 5 shows, Heather. Yes, Heather, thank you so much for coming. Of course, I remember you, Heather, very clearly. And Davina, Ghost of Love is my favourite song from the album. Thank you for the performance, Clark. Thank you, Davina. I've waited a long time to do this. If you think about it, I didn't do it in the first series of Journey songs. And Moya's saying, my mom's favourite song off Magnetized. Oh, that's cool, Moya. That's cool. Wish her well from me, okay? And I could go on. I'm just going to choose Howard here. Evening, everyone. Great to have another Journey song to listen to. The series was a highlight of 2021. Thank you very much, Howard. Wonderful comment. Okay, so lovely to hear from you all. Um, and you enjoying the? Do you like the setting, everyone? It's very. I kind of try to find the balance of having the lights down so you could see the candles and feel the vibe, but I could also see what on earth I'm doing. Oh, I need some tea after that. Okay, everyone. So, as we approach longest night, shortest day, and then Christmas after that, there is a song that I think actually inherently sounds, dare I say it, Christmassy. And it's the next song, Heart of Hearts. Now, some of you may not know this song because it was from my solo album, Rain Dance. Fortunately, it is on Journey Songs 1 in remastered form. And just to prove it, there is its lyric page. There's Heart of Hearts to prove that it's all happening. Um, and yeah, Heart of Hearts is a song again I've waited to do because I knew I was going to do it for this period of time as a kind of a mirror to the Ghost of Love because this is the song where I wanted to leave a message to the personal people I was going to leave behind. Now, I know you've heard me say this about the song Release You on the Magnetized album, but that was really the moment of leaving life and becoming a spirit. This is very clearly a message to the people that I will inevitably leave behind whenever my time comes to leave life and become a spirit once again myself. And this is the most critical 4 lines of this song. If you remember, I read out 4 lines from Ghost of Love, where someone says they can't let go because the feeling is too strong for these people, and they don't have to let go. It's not really about that. It's about transforming our relationship with those people because they are there and we're here. So this is my message encapsulated in these 4 lines. The message of Heart of Hearts is, in the darkness, there's a light that shines on you. It's not over. I'll be waiting. In another place and time, I will still be by your side. And I want to dedicate this song because I'm sure they're feeling their loss right now. I'm sure they do at various times in their lives, but in this time in particular, when there's so much emphasis on, like I say, gatherings and family, and to Bob and Mary Kay. And Bob and Mary Kay wrote to me a couple of years ago, actually. And Bob has kindly given me permission to speak about this. I saw your message, Bob. Thank you very much. And they explained to me that they had lost their son, Christopher. He was killed in an accident. And I won't, the few details I have, I won't share that, Bob and Mary Kay. I think that's really for you. But what was really powerful to me was that, amongst other songs, and I know you mentioned John Mayer, who I think is a great, great artist, was very, very inspirational for Christopher and for you. You mentioned that you discovered, through your enjoyment of Johnny Hates Jazz, you discovered my solo work and the song Heart of Hearts, and that those 4 lines that I just read out really touched you. And in actual fact, Bob has had those 4 lines tattooed on his arm in memory of his son, Christopher. And that was so moving to me that you understood and were touched by the meaning of that song of Heart of Hearts. That's what it's about. So, to both of you, Bob and Mary Kay, and to you, Christopher, One Atom Away. This is for you, Heart of Hearts, and this is a high song, so I'm going to take a swig of tea again. And I'm going to include all the people that we know, living or not, who are no longer in our lives, and I'm going to include my grandma, Bessie, in this. Okay. Why do you hide in the shadows? Are you afraid of the sun? You've got a lifetime before you, and many wars to be won. You gotta look to the future and never dwell in the past, no. I know you'll never forget me. Some things are not meant to last. So why don't you open the door? It's a beautiful day. Nothing will stand in your way. Just take a look in your heart of hearts. It's true. For everything there's a reason. Sometimes it's hard to define, but maybe you can take comfort knowing you're one of a kind. So why don't you open the door? It's a beautiful day. Nothing will stand in your way. Just take a look in your heart of hearts. It's true. In the darkness there's a light that shines on you. It's not over. I'll be waiting in another place and time. I will still be by your side. So why don't you open the door? It's a beautiful day. Nothing will stand in your way. Just take a look in your heart of hearts. Tell me, why don't you open the door? Open your door. Nothing will stand in your way. Just take a look in your heart of hearts. It's true. There you go. I really, really feel that very strongly, folks, and that's why I wrote the song back in 89, 90 when I wrote it, and I still feel the same. They're not gone. And that's my message to those that I will leave behind one day on that incredible moment of transformation. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope that touched you. Let's just check in with everyone. Louise, hello Louise, and hello Keith, says, Thursday the 16th, just gone, was my granddad's birthday. Sadly, we lost him in 2019 peacefully. He would have been 79. I still cry all the time. That's beautiful, Louise. Well, this is for your granddad as well. Um, Alice is saying, should be on the Hot 100. Alice, I love that comment. In amongst all of these other comments, that's what I want to hear. Thank you so much. Um, Angie says, such a lovely song, Clark, and you sang it beautifully. Thank you very much, Angie. Vanessa says, Vanessa, where are you? Heart of Hearts is such a special song. It really touched me for the first time I heard it and is one of my favourite songs of all time. It makes me laugh and cry at the same time. What a wonderful performance. Thank you, Clark. Thank you, Vanessa. Lovely words. And Richard says, lovely. Thank you, man. Sue is saying, feeling the love tonight, Clark. Sue, thank you so much. I'm getting some lovely messages here. Message, thank you, Mandy. And Veronica saying, thank you, Clark. Very meaningful lyrics. And Frank, great job. The song always moves me. Thank you, Frank. We've talked for many years about my solo stuff, and I've always appreciated the fact that you were even aware of it and appreciated it. So thanks, man. And Marcia says, another fantastic, touching song. You're so very talented, Clark. Well, thank you. What can I say to that except thank you? Peter says, superb. Thank you, Clark. You're very welcome, man. And Choose 8 is, both of you, I guess, are saying, just incredible, Clark. Such an emotional rendition. We've both suffered loss, and those words mean a lot to us. Thank you. You're very welcome. And this song is for the ones that you've lost and for both of you. Angela says, love that, Clark. Your vocals are amazing. Thank you, Angela. I'd love to do that live. I mean, in front of live audiences in person, as wonderful it is doing this for all of you here. Be lovely to be able to do that for all of you in different places around the world at some point. And Alison says, wow, Clark, beautiful and such emotion. Thanks so much, everyone. Let's just see if there's anyone I haven't heard from. Joseph. Thank you, Clark. A wonderful Christmas time for you and your beloved ones. Good night. Good night to you, Joseph. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. And Kyria, if I pronounced that right, says, what a lovely song. Never heard it before. You have such a wonderful voice. Thank you, Kyria. Thank you so much. And here we go. Mark and Kirsty, that was absolutely magical, Clark. Thinking of loved ones past. Thank you very much, Mark and Kirsty. And Neil, beautifully sung, high notes and all, very emotional. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, I got those high notes, didn't I? Just before. It's a really interesting thing. I'll let you into a secret. When I'm performing here, and this is true of any kind of live situation, you're in the song. You've got to get into the song to really convey it honestly and with depth. But there is a small part of your mind, there's a little voice which says, okay, the high notes are coming up, relax. Relax your vocal cords, you can do it. So I managed to have those two voices in my head. And Susanna says, the song may seem sad, but strangely enough, it results in a powerful and comforting piece. Thank you, Susanna. That actually is the point of the song, because if you think about it, it's very, it's not a sad melody. It's uplifting. It's positive, and that was the point. So well articulated. Sarah says, love that so much, Clark. Well done on the high notes. Nice to think about my mum, who we miss so much. Oh, that's cool, Sarah. Eric, haven't heard from you yet, Eric. Thank you for coming back and sharing your stories. A nice way to start the day with a bit of reflection and an opportunity to slow down and think. Beautiful. Thank you, Eric. Lovely words. Appreciate that. And we've got Sylvia says, beautiful and haunting lyrics. Merry Christmas to you, Sylvia. And Bob. Oh my goodness, thanks so much. We are sitting here crying at your compassion. Bob, Mary Kay, all my love to you both. Season's greetings to you. Much strength. Thank you, man. That's a lovely message. Okay, everyone, I could go on. David, sorry, I've just seen this. Wow, lost my nephew and niece this past year. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, David. How old were they? I'm so sorry, man. Honestly, my empathy is with you completely. And, that's what these songs are for. They're really, you know that about me now. I think I was never really very good at just singing songs for the sake of it. There was always something going on behind me writing those songs. Not every time, but a lot of the time. And Juanita says, hello, Juanita, how are you doing? I met you and Russ. Bournemouth, was it, Juanita? Such a beautiful song. I've been listening to this since you posted it recently, and I love it. Another beautifully written song that can be stripped right back to piano and vocal. Loving this today. And thank you so much as always. Juanita, thank you so much. Yeah, it is one of those songs that works just as it does on piano. I actually wrote it on guitar because I used to be a guitarist. I wrote it on acoustic guitar and then included piano. So there you go. Well, there's some lovely messages here, and I could go on. Edmund saying, great rendition, looking forward to the new album. Thanks, Edmund. I think, Edmund, you were the first person to pre-order Journey Songs 1. So you've been very patient, man. It is on its way in January. Actually, quickly show you this. Folks, you might like to see this, Journey Songs 1, which is available on clarkdatcher.com on the store page. A sneak peek at the artwork. When you open up the CD, because it's 3 CDs, so there's actually 4 panels to the CD case. This is what you see. This is the graphic artwork, so all these dots won't be here, but there's the cover of Rain Dance on the right, and the original cover, the cover that was supposed to be the cover to Fishing for Souls on the right, which I found and included. So there you go. Proof that it's happening. Very quickly, what did I look like when I wrote that song, Heart of Hearts? I looked like this. I found this picture just the other day. And this is where I wrote it. In my attic room. With Batman and Robin by my side. So just a sneak peek of a couple of moments I found there the other day. Okay, everyone. I'm going to say adios now. But I want to thank everyone for being part of this. I'm really sorry if I didn't include everyone. I've noticed someone here, OL Rails Back. Clark is a beautiful song to the rhythm of a waltz. Indeed. Thank you so much. Lovely message. I'm just looking at people that I haven't said hi to yet. Carol, did I say hi to you? You haven't changed a bit, Clark? That's very kind. Very kind indeed. And Fatima says you're adorable. That's very kind of you, Fatima. And Dave says, love the artwork. Great, man. Thank you so much. Good to hear. And Linda Marie says, have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everyone. Listen, everyone, let's just go back to my notes here. Who remembers the date that I did the very first Journey Songs live stream on? Okay, there's a 20-second delay here, so I'm going to have to wait. Who remembers what the date was? Let's see who gets it first. I'm going to watch here very carefully as I just say hello to Suzanne. See you next year. Fröhliche Weihnachten, Susanna. Thank you so much. I'm sure I didn't get that correct. And Alice is saying Merry Christmas, and Mark and Kirsty is saying yay. And let's see. Who's going to get this right? Sharon says, okay, Pranav says April 24th. Nope. Well done, Pranav. Nice to hear from you. Pranav, I will post this. It has his own radio station, digital radio station, Radio Creme Brulee. He's done a wonderful review of the Journey Songs live stream, which I'll put on my Facebook page and Instagram, etc. Thank you, Pranav, so much. It was a beautiful, beautiful one. But it was, hang on, who have we got here? The first person was, actually, you have to go back here. It was Ezria. Ezria, you got it right, 27th of March. And she then says, your birthday, my birthday. Yes, indeed. So well done. And Neil said your birthday as well. Vanessa said 27th. And Marcia said 27th. So a lot of people got it right. Why is that important? Because I've decided that the next series of Journey songs, the new and improved Journey songs, are going to be slightly different. Same format, everyone. Same heart, same spirit. But it's going to, I'm knocking this here. It's going to be improved, and I won't say any more than that. I think you're going to really like it. I've decided it will also start on my birthday in 2022, March the 27th, 2022. Journey Songs will return, a new series, and in that new series, and this references Wide Awake, as well as Journey Songs 2. Mark Osborne mentioned Wide Awake earlier. I will be looking at the album Wide Awake, and I will be looking at the triple album, triple CD album, that is Journey Songs 2. Um, and that will be coming out as a CD as well. And Journey Songs 2 is a quite a body of work. I think you're really going to enjoy this. It's I've been thinking long and hard about how the second series is going to be. It's going to have a lot of highs and it's going to have a lot of depth, and I think you're going to really like it, along with the songs from Wide Awake, which also have some important meanings behind them. So if anyone knows my solo album Tomorrow, that's now part of Journey Songs 2. In a way, there is no Tomorrow anymore. It's all Journey Songs 2 with a lot of material that you haven't heard, but was recorded just before I started Tomorrow when I was based at Real World Studios in Bath in the UK. So there you go. I will see you, if not before, on March the 27th, 2022 for the resuming of Journey Songs, the new series. Until then, happy solstice, everyone. Merry Christmas. And here's to a wonderful new year in which we appreciate our lives. Okay, take care, everyone. I'm just seeing is that I've said as many hellos and Merry Christmas and season's greetings and happy solstices to everyone that I can now. So see you soon. Take care. Adios. Thank you for joining me.